Hey, Grant.
Hey, Drew.
Do you think you're rushing or you're dragging?
We're probably dragging this episode.
You think you're dragging?
Yeah.
Well, you're freaking wrong, Grant.
Okay, I'm rushing. So I don't know.
Welcome back to Stole My Line,
A Fireside film podcast.
I'm Drew.
And I'm Grant.
And today we're doing Damien Chazelle's Whiplash.
Yes.
Which is a crazy movie.
It's great. It's so good.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, it's wild. This movie kind of just like exploded onto the scene in, I guess, 2014.
That's when it came out, but when did the short film come out?
I don't know. So Damien Chazelle, he had written some other stuff, hadn't really done much. He made the short film Whiplash, which is basically shot for shot one of the scenes is in the movie.
Yeah.
And had J.K. Simmons had like a different actor, I can't remember who he is. Let me look up Whiplash short film. I've seen it. It's good. 2013. So it came out like a year before.
Okay.
And then, what, did it premiere at a film festival?
It premiered at TIFF, which is Toronto International Film Festival.
Yes, it did.
And
no,
then,
it didn't.
No, it's Sundance.
Sundance.
It's Sundance, isn't it? I knew it, bro. And but Whiplash, the movie, premiered at TIFF.
Okay, gotcha.
I knew it was one or the other.
It won the short film jury prize.
Okay.
At Sundance, and then was adapted into the feature film, which won 3 Academy Awards.
Yeah, that's crazy. What did it win?
Well, obviously J.K. Simmons,
right?
Best Supporting, and then let me look at the other 2.
My guess: Best Score and Editing.
Okay, yeah. Well, while I look at this, tell me your overall thoughts, and not thoughts, just feelings.
Vibes. This movie makes me so uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah, like, just... I've only seen this movie once before, and rewatching it, it made me feel on edge, like, the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I think that's the craziest thing about this movie. This movie, for those of you who don't know, is about jazz.
Yes.
A jazz drummer.
Yeah.
And just like his life
jazz
trying to pursue music.
Jazz is like not... I don't think it's ever been as important as
intense
as it is within the universe of this movie.
Yeah. I mean, it is the most important thing.
But I think the movie doesn't explain jazz at all.
No.
But you are there with it. You know, like, it's... If you don't know anything about jazz, it's okay. You don't need to know a crazy ton about jazz. So, I don't know.
And the other thing that stood out to me is how different this movie is from La La Land.
Oh, so
but yet weirdly similar.
Very integrally tied.
Yeah, I mean, the style and the editing is like so on par with La La Land.
Yeah.
But the vibes are polar opposites.
Yeah, stories are very opposite. Briefly, it won J.K. Simmons Best Supporting Actor, at the Oscars, and then sound mixing and sound... Wait. No, it won film editing, too. Yeah, you're right. Kinda. But...
Editing.
Yeah.
That's editing.
So, crazy. And Damien Chazelle, this was like his first
movie.
Well, he had done one, like, thing before.
But was it a feature?
Yeah, let me look. Anyway, this was like his first big thing.
That's crazy, bro. It really is wild.
Yeah, he's made like 5 movies, and that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, my general feelings, I'm vibing with this movie. It's great.
It's
definitely
pretty good.
Definitely agree with the uncomfortable thing. I think this movie always inspires me to be great. Is that weird?
That is kind of weird.
When I was like 16, I was like, I am going to be the best at something after I watched this movie.
Really? That's so interesting.
Because like it kind of, I don't know, the whole movie is about like achieving greatness.
Yeah, I think that's true.
So I don't know. Even after watching it last night, I was kind of like, I wish I was the best at something. I'm not, but I wish I was. So
that's so funny.
He has directed 5 movies. Damien Chazelle.
Whiplash, La La Land, Ad Astra.
No.
No.
First Man.
I get this
different space
now.
movie.
Babylon.
Yes. And then he made one called Guy and Madeline on a Park Bench.
Yeah,
which is very
movie.
similar concept-wise to like
To Whiplash?
more to La La Land, but like
Okay.
very about singing and dancing. He has like this whole love for old Hollywood with all like the dances and
Right.
stuff. So I've actually seen that movie. It was fine. It was like I think it was shot on like black and white film. So
That's crazy.
yeah. Anyway, do you think this is his best movie?
It's between this or La La Land. For sure. I think La La Land's his best movie.
Okay.
I really do.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. We'll talk about that more, but do you have any other spoiler-free thoughts? before
No,
we
I
just-
think we should just get into it.
Okay. This is your spoiler warning, as with every episode. Go watch Whiplash.
Go watch. Well, yeah, I mean, it's definitely for certain people.
It is
There
not
are
a
lots
family
of people
movie.
who would not like this movie.
Yes.
My mom being one of them.
My mom did not like this movie.
Have your mom seen it?
Yeah, we watched it, and this not like last
Okay.
night, but like a few years ago. She's like, I hate this movie.
My mom would
I was
hate
like,
this movie.
okay, that's probably fair.
Yeah.
I don't think this movie wants you to like it, though. Anyway, go watch Whiplash if you want to continue this podcast. Please come back, even if it's for a different episode.
Just keep watching us.
Please. Okay, we gotta talk about Fletcher. And honestly, we have not talked enough about Miles Teller.
Oh, my, the performances in this movie
Yeah,
are
it's
some of the best
great.
I've ever
It's
seen.
great. I mean, it's incredible.
It's insane.
I think they're both so in their character. Like, I've seen Miles Teller and other stuff. I've seen J.K. Simmons and other stuff. But when I watch this movie, I don't think about their other performances
No.
and anything else at all.
No. Also, they had 17 days to film this movie.
That's crazy.
Insane.
That's all they had.
I watched them like at TIFF, which is Toronto International Film Festival, for those who don't know. But they had like they were on stage, and yeah, Damien Chazelle was like, yeah, we only had 17 days to film.
That's crazy.
Insane.
Did they rehearse for longer? I'm sure they rehearsed for longer.
I'm sure they did, but
That's so insane.
it's just wild.
Especially for like how tight the movie is, like editing wise and stuff. Like, I mean, they must have had hundreds of shots to pull from for each sequence, and I mean, I don't know how they got all that done with like the time crunch.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
What are your general positives for this movie?
I mean, honestly, this past viewing, which I've seen this movie multiple times,
Okay.
it was editing was the
Yeah, it's
biggest
so
takeaway.
good.
Because it is like in your face, like, I mean, boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
editing, especially the music sequences.
Yeah.
Like you are going back and forth between instruments and characters, but the editing lets character moments still exist and stuff. Like there are little looks and stuff that characters give each other that still establish more of a dynamic, but like you're in a music number, and I mean, it's crazy.
I think the editing is absolutely wild.
I'm not going to talk about the performances anymore because we're not saying anything that anybody hasn't said
That's
about
true.
specifically J.K. Simmons, who gives his best performance, and I don't know, maybe one of the greatest villains of all time.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think that's a crazy statement.
We'll talk about that more, but what about you? What is more positives you took away from this movie?
I mean, I think, again, it has Damien Chazelle's fingerprint with the editing, with the music, like infusion, like
The jazz.
Yeah, I think it's not even like this movie is about jazz. It's like this movie is so steeped in jazz,
Yeah.
and just like in everything.
Like La La Land is more about jazz than Whiplash.
In this movie,
But Whiplash is all about jazz.
yeah, exactly. And then
Yeah.
performances, and I think Miles Teller's character stood out the most to me.
Yeah, Andrew.
Just watching his journey
Mm-hmm.
and like his interaction with his dad, and then his girlfriend, and then, I mean, I thought the final scene,
Oh, yeah.
like when, oh my gosh,
There's things I picked up on this viewing that I found really interesting is that he didn't swear, like, at all.
yes, he did.
Well, no. I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
At the beginning of the movie, Andrew didn't.
Yeah,
He-
that's true.
You know, he's just
He
like,
got it from Fletcher,
yes,
Yeah,
he got it
yeah.
from Fletcher, and then
and then the students too,
yeah,
like who were in his class for a while.
Yeah.
they are so on each other.
His dialogue becomes more and more
Yeah,
steeped
yeah.
with cussing people out and calling you know, people slurs and stuff, and insulting people, and it's all because of Fletcher. It is all because of Fletcher. Because you watch him in the first scene, and he's just like, oh, I'm sorry, like, all this stuff. Like, the scene where he is talking to his girlfriend, and, like, that's part of the character progression of, like, all that stuff, you know, kind of falls apart over time. But I thought that was so interesting this time around of, like, really how Fletcher subtly impacted his life, as well as, like, also directly impacting his life.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the tension that you feel when he walks into the music room,
yes,
it's so, like, you just feel it instantly. And I think the performances from the extras, everybody knows their job.
Oh yeah,
when they're in that room, and it feels like a military operation.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
There's a scene where I can't remember where it is, but where he's like up in front of the door and he's about to walk in, and I'm like, I don't know if I've ever felt more stress about watching someone walk through a door.
It's like a music class.
Yeah.
That's the craziest thing about this movie is the tension that you feel is on par with, like, horror movies.
Yeah.
And it's a movie about a jazz drummer.
Yes. And I think, like, watching Andrew's character fall apart is obviously, it's like horrible to watch, but, like, watching him go so deep down this road of jazz is, like, it's so engaging.
Yeah,
like,
it's incredibly engaging.
Like, I can't even think of a scene that they should have cut from this movie.
Yeah.
And, like, from the get-go, the dynamic between Fletcher and Neiman is, like, or Naaman, that's the whole thing. His name is Andrew Naaman. Mm-hmm. And from literally the first scene, Fletcher starts belittling him and calling him Neiman.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, the dynamics that are established so early on and, like, played upon is crazy.
I mean, the level of manipulation that Fletcher does.
Oh, it's insane.
Like, even just from a writing perspective, I'm like, it's like sick. It's just terrible. It's so horrible.
The scene, it's his, like, first day in the studio, like the Fletcher studio.
Right.
And Fletcher, like, pulls him aside. He's like, hey, you know,
it like breaks my heart.
He's like, listen, you're new. It's okay. Like, you know, just have fun. And then, you know, obviously the scene, it's where he throws a chair at him. It's like, you know, it falls apart so quickly. Well, the end scene where he's talking to his whole group of, like, you know, the band for the, like, very last musical sequence, right? Mm-hmm. He also says, like, let's just go out and have fun. And it's just like, I mean, there's so many, like, little parallels like that in the movie of, like, he's still manipulating. Like, the whole movie he's manipulating.
But I think in that scene, I think when Fletcher gets fired.
Oh, yeah.
His one mission in his whole life is to get back at Andrew.
Yeah.
And I think to everyone else in that room, he was being genuine.
Yeah.
He's like, let's just have fun.
But to Andrew, he's not.
It is just the most knife in the back thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And I do love, because people, well, actually, here's a question. I've heard people say, like, the ending of this movie sucks.
They're so wrong.
To me, I'm like, do they even understand it? Because, like, yes, the first time I watched it, I was like, that's how it ends. That's crazy. That's how it ends.
Right.
But the whole end scene is Andrew, like, he has been at this, like, power imbalance with Fletcher,
for sure,
and he flips it.
Oh, it's
like,
the
he's
most epic thing in the
people.
entire
like,
world.
he is conducting.
It's so good
with the drums, because the
so
drums,
good.
like, I mean, they carry the rhythm,
right? For sure.
Yes, the conductor does, but the drums have just as much power. Mm-hmm. And the last scene is him really taking that and, like, and then also for Fletcher's character, he creates his bird.
Yeah. Like,
he creates the great that he wanted to create this whole time he's been teaching. And that's the connection that they have. Like, Andrew knows that he has become great. He has just as much power as Fletcher does, and then Fletcher knows he created someone great. But Fletcher's the villain. Like, he's the villain.
It's wild. It's so wild.
And, like, there's resolution for the villain in that way. Like, the villain kind of wins.
Yeah.
Like, he kind of created, like, this monster a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But let's go back to this. Is Fletcher one of the greatest villains of all time?
I mean, if you just asked me that question on a random friggin' Tuesday, like, who's the greatest villain of all time, Fletcher would never come to my mind.
Right, you say, like,
I'd
Darth
be like
Vader.
Darth Vader, Thanos, maybe. But he is so evil.
He's like
but not even evil. He's just so.
His beliefs are so rooted,
so strong.
Like, like you kind of understand him.
Yeah.
Like with that whole scene where he reconnects with Andrew and they like it's after he plays the jazz and he just explains like, you know, I tried, like I wanted to make someone great and like I wanted to give something beautiful to the world. Like you're like, yeah, this is obviously very wrong, but I kind of understand.
You understand.
You know? So
I think I agree. I think he's in the conversation for sure.
And I think he's so slept on, like, because like he's not as iconic, you know.
Yeah.
Like, but when I think of villains in movies, like I don't know if I can conceive of anybody more villainous. Like that their motivations are so messed up that like everything they do is evil, no matter what.
And I think I felt more fear and tension when he's in a room.
Oh yeah.
Than like even like kind of the Joker.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Also, it helps that J.K. Simmons was jacked.
Yeah, jacked. It's
like,
just like,
how do you get that shredded at that age?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Anyway,
it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, Miles Teller is a little unsung in this movie,
which is crazy because his performance is insane.
Yeah,
and he performed all the music himself.
Yeah. He at least like learned how to drum.
Yeah.
Should he have been higher rated than he is? And like, do you think he's as good as J.K. Simmons, or is it kind of like, okay, he's still a step below? Because everybody talked about J.K. Simmons with this movie.
I think J.K. Simmons has a louder performance in the sense of he's just bigger, bolder, and all the things. But I think Miles Teller's performance is equal.
Really?
I really do.
Yeah.
I mean, I think to play off of like Simmons in the way that he did, and I think he becomes kind of the anti Fletcher.
Okay.
But he still has pretty terrible moments.
Yeah.
And I think it's just the way he played his arc is so good.
Yeah. I definitely agree. And I love how the end scene too is not about the consequences, because like if you go back out on that stage and have a drum solo in front of this like audience that paid to watch like a studio, like, you know, obviously it's gonna be a lot of confusion, like there's gonna be repercussions for that, but it's not about the consequences of the actions, it's about the character's resolution within the actions. I don't know, it's so good.
That's sick.
Definitely agree with your Miles Teller take overall. I mean, J.K. Simmons is probably a little bit better in my opinion, but like still great. So anything else? Any other thoughts?
I think the scene where they're all at dinner and then he gives like the Model UN line. I like laughed out loud.
That was great dialogue.
So good. Like Social Network type of good.
But you start to see a little bit of his
narcissism
in Pride. Yeah. He's like,
yeah.
I am so good because I am doing what I'm doing, and like his dad kind of knocks him down a peg of like, have you heard from whatever like studio band, and he's like, you know, he just leaves because it pisses him off. Like, you know, that seed of pride gets rooted in him, and that's maybe the thing that won't ever change. Like he's still
that way
at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
So like I think Andrew becoming great is like a great character arc, but
at what cost?
Yeah, like I mean, he lost his girlfriend, he lost his school, like
he doesn't have any friends.
Like
in the whole movie, he really has no
his
friends.
Dad.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Okay.
I got one more thing.
Okay, go for it.
I don't know if you. Hold on. Ethan Johnson's question of like, if Fletcher produces something great, is his actions justified?
No.
Yeah,
they're not.
Not
and
even close.
I think, you know, he's so rooted in his thing, his like beliefs. And the scene where he's talking to Miles, and it's kind of after, you know, Fletcher gets let go from Schaefer, and Andrew's like, but is there a line? You know, what if you discourage someone from becoming great? And he's like,
well, they wouldn't
the
have
bird
been great
wouldn't
then.
get discouraged, but like at the same time, like I don't know, like I think maybe someone would become great whether or not they were pushed. Like there's like a flip side to that argument that he just doesn't consider at all.
Sure.
You know, and I'd be so curious to hear more about how he got to his point. Because I
would watch a Fletcher movie.
Yeah, we don't get any context of how Fletcher got to where he is, and I'm curious. You don't need it for the movie, but I'm very curious. So
I thought the scene where he's crying in the studio, and then he lies about the way Sean,
whatever.
the way he died. Like, you see a different side of Fletcher in that moment, and like on first viewing, like, oh, like maybe he does care. But then you find out the truth about the way he died, and it's like, oh,
he committed
my gosh,
suicide.
He committed suicide because of anxiety and depression. And you're like, oh,
stemming
my
from
gosh.
Fletcher. Like, oh man, yeah. I have one question.
Yeah.
So we already got what this movie won Oscars for, but if this movie was to win an Oscar for anything else, what would you say it should win an Oscar for? And I think I know your answer.
So it won editing, J.K. Simmons, and then sound mixing.
Yes.
Which is such a niche. That one, the last one's so niche. I think if it didn't win editing, I would give it editing, but I think I'm going to give it to Miles Teller.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going with Justin Hurwitz, his score. That's
okay.
like I love La La Land. He won for that.
Yeah.
La La Land score's incredible, obviously. I think the songs in this movie are like, I literally had songs from Whiplash stuck in my head all day.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, the last thing I'll say is when I was watching this movie, I was like, I know Drew's going to love this movie. It's like right up your alley.
Yeah, it's like dark, depressing, and
And
like cynical.
Yeah, and like kind of flashy in your face, just like all the things.
If it's stylistic and sad, I'm like, oh,
It's like right up your
great movie.
Any closing thoughts?
I would say go watch Whiplash. For sure. I mean, I did say at the beginning of this podcast that, like, it's not for everybody.
It's
but
not, but yeah, I agree.
I kind of think everybody...
There's value.
Maybe that's
in
just
it.
me, because I like this movie a lot, but...
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting one.
It's very interesting.
Go check it out. Hey, go follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram.
Go
subscribe to YouTube.
Subscribe to this podcast on wherever you're listening to it.
Right.
Go give us a review. We would greatly appreciate that. If you have questions, suggestions for movies, or just general vibes that you want to tell us about
of life,
give us a DM, a comment on an Instagram reel, on a YouTube video,
on a TikTok.
Email
We
Stole
have
My
a
Line
TikTok.
Pod. We do have a TikTok. Follow that. Email stolemylinepod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And yeah, just hey, we love you guys. Thanks for being here. 11 episodes in. 10.
Heck
10.
yeah.
We'll see how many episodes are
We
out
don't
when
know
we
which
release this
one this is yet.
This is 10 or 11, maybe 12. Who even knows? But,
Do you know what's next?
Jaws. Jaws
Yeah,
is
that's
next.
what I thought. Jaws is next.
So, hey, thanks for checking Stole My Line out. And
Yeah. Jaws next Thursday.
so, go ahead, take a break.
Enjoy a film.